Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm using this green sparkling yarn. It's a DK yarn and it's Seagull brand, 90% acrylic, 10% nylon. It's an ant shrink, and I'm going to be using a 2.5mm hook. My hook has two sides, a 1.2 and a 2.5mm hook, but I'll go for 2.5. Let's dive in. I'm working on a size small. Make a loop. Enter your hook in the loop you've created and make a chain of 40. Like I said, I'm working on a size small. This is my chain 40. You're going to add 2, that is chain 1, 2, wrap your yarn, skip 1, 2, go into the third loop and work a double crochet. Go into the next loop, work a double crochet. You're going to work a double crochet on the entire chain. And for those who have different sizes, I'm going to write in the description all the measurements you need for the different sizes of this piece. I'm getting to the end. One loop left. This is our row 1 of double crochets. Chain 1, 2, that's like your first double crochet. Turn your work. Start from the very first loop, this very first loop, with a double crochet. Continue working a double crochet until the end of this row. I'm at the end of my row 2. This is my last loop. Then chain 1, 2, turn your work, start from the very first loop with a double crochet. You are going to keep working your double crochet until you have a total of 35 double crochets small, 40 double crochets medium, 50 double crochets large. So since I'm working on a small size, I'm going to work 35, and if you're extra small, I recommend 30 double crochets. I'll continue working mine until they are complete. I'll meet you at the end. I'm working on the last row. This is my 35th row of double crochet. I am at the end of my row 35. This yarn is beautiful. Chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So this is our first piece. The yarn is absolutely gorgeous. We are now going to work on our fringes. I'm opting to use this power bank to wrap my yarn. You can use anything. You can use a small box or something hard to make you create the fringes of your choice. I'm done. I'm going to pull it out and try to cut the fringes. These are my fringes. This helps you to have equal fringes. In each double crochet, I'm going to put 2 fringes. When I circle them, those are 4. So in each double crochet, you're going to be entering 2 fringes. And this is our row 1 because I'm going to work on 2 rows. You can even work on 3 rows, considering your choice of fringes on how bulky you want it, but I have only 1 roll, so I have to economize it until I have my piece ready. I'm done with my first row of fringes. I'm going to skip 2 double crochets from where I hooked the fringes. I know my yarn color is dull, so it's a problem to show, but you can see 1, 2, like 1, 2, come to the 4th double crochet. You're also going to use each 4th double crochet from the double crochet where you did the first row of the fringes to put another row of fringes. So let me show you how I did mine. And again, you repeat in each double crochet, you put 2 fringes. I'm going to speed my process of this row and I'll meet you at the end. I'm done and I can assure you the piece looks amazing already. We are now going to go on these sides and work skip loop double crochet both sides. Let's begin. You're going to make a loop. Come in the very first loop up where you put your fringe, your second row of the fringe, not the first one, and chain 1, 2, 3. The chain 2 is like a double crochet. The third loop is like a skip loop. You're going to skip 1 loop into the next and work a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 loop into the next, work a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 loop into the next, work a double crochet, like that. I'm getting to the end of my row 1 of skip loop, chain 1, and the last one. This is our first row. Chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work, again work in on top of the double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1, skip loop to a double crochet, you are going to continue working this until you have a total of 8 rows of skip loop double crochet. I'm going to work mine off camera. I'll continue with mine. I'll meet you when I have my 8 rows. At the end of my row 8, chain 1 into the next. So this is our 8 rows of skip loops. Chain 1, 2, turn your work. We are going to work a half double crochet as our last row. Work in the middle of the loop with a half double crochet, on top of the double crochet with a half double crochet. You are going to work the half double crochet until the end of the row. I'm getting to the end. My last loop, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. You are going to work the same thing on this other side as well. This here. I'm done with working on both sides of this piece. It's so beautiful. We are going to work on the back, so put this aside. We will come back to it later on. We are going to work on the back, but before we do that, check the front of your piece and the back. This is my front where I worked from the fringes. This is the back. You can even see the markings of the fringes. We are going to work from this back side. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and put your stitch markers. Come this side as well, count 8 rows, put a stitch marker on the 8th row, because this is where we are going to put our arm strings. So I have marked those parts. Let's work on the back part. You're going to make a loop, chain 12, this is my chain of 12. You're going to make extra 2 loops to make a total of 14. Then skip the first 2 loops, come into the 3rd loop and work a double crochet. You're going to work the double crochet on the entire row. I'll meet you at the end. I'm at the end of my row 1, chain 1, 2, turn your work. You're going to start from the very first loop with a double crochet. Not to take up your time, I'm going to work mine off camera, or I'm going to speed it up and then I'll meet you when I'm done. You're going to work to a total of 8 rows. 8 rows of double crochets. I am done with my 8 rows. You're going to chain 1, and then after that you're going to rotate the entire piece, working a single crochet. In each double crochet you're going to work 2 single crochets. You're going to rotate the entire to give it a nice cleanup. I know some of you are wondering, why are we working on this part? It's part of the back, but we had to work on it separately before we join other parts on it. When you're turning, you're going to chain 1 and go back into the same loop so we can have a proper curve, and then continue working a single crochet. On each corner you'll be chaining that 1, and then you go back and do another curve. I'm going to speed up mine to keep up with time. I'm done with the piece. We are going to get our piece and try to join it to it. We are going to be working a string from this piece to the stitch marker. Get your yarn. I'm going to double my yarn because this is DK yarn and it's really small. When you work with it like that, it tends to cut around the shoulder part. Enter it in that chain 1 corner you made. Please double your yarn unless you're using worsted yarn. Make a chain. I'm going to do a chain of 50 because I'm working on a size small. If you're extra small, I would recommend you chain 40. If you're more than extra small, please chain more longer to fit your back, because we have different body types and we have different sizes. I'm done with my chain of 50. I'm going to come where I attach the stitch marker. I remove the stitch marker, and then I just forgot the count. Okay, this is it, because it's 8 rows, and then I slip stitch. Then I'm going to slip stitch into the next just to keep it firm. Then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. This is it. You're going to do the same thing for this other side. I'm going to work mine off camera, and I'll meet you to show you what to do next. I'm done this side as well. I'm going to also slip stitch it to the stitch marker. Remove the stitch marker and put your hook, enter it in the loop and slip stitch, chain 1. You can slip stitch another one to just keep it firm, but I'm going to cut off my yarn. I think this is firm enough. So this first round of it, of our back, is done. We are going to work on the few extras left, and then we'll be good to go. And now we are going to add extra strings, the strings that are going to pass through our chain 1 double crochet, chain 1 that we made. So you are going to work strings on both corners. I'm not going to tell you how long it should be. It should be your own choice to make it as long as you want. I'm going to chain mine as long as I want it to be. Our piece is almost ready. Technically it's ready because damn, it's absolutely beautiful. You just have to pass these strings in the loops that you created, these loops, and also this one, so they can make the crisscross at your back. I'm going to do a cleanup on the base. So you're going to make a loop, come from the very start of your piece, enter your hook and pull through, chain 1, 2. You're going to work a half double crochet along the entire row until the end of the other side. I'm going to speed mine up. I'll meet you at the end. This is it. Work it until the end. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, comment. Bye bye.